welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing week B of the Alphabet Superset challenge. So this is a weekly challenge where I'm making an A to Z of mixed media zines. So each week I'm making one inspired by the letter that we have for that week. So obviously this week is the second week, which is week B. If you've missed the first week where we did week A and I've spoken more about the Alphabet Superset challenge and everything, then head over to that video and you'll find out more and be able to see the zine that I made last week. I'm doing the same process, so I'm just taking a page from this A to Z encyclopedia, just keeping it really simple with the process for making the actual zine, so nothing like huge or complicated. And then I'm just using it as a way to play with different mixed media techniques, do some collaging, and just to collect different words and phrases that relate to the word that I've picked. So my word for this week is breathe, and I only really picked out one quote actually for this. I kind of lent more into doing a bit of sort of abstract collage, a little bit of watercolouring here, which I haven't done in so long, and I recently organised all my paints into this cute little tin, and I really want to start using them more, so I decided to just do some loose watercolour markings here onto the page. I didn't want anything that was too overwhelming, but just wanted to start adding some background elements, and I'm really enjoying working flat on this sheet, and then when you fold it up you kind of then see how all the different bits work out on the pages, so it's quite a nice way to work a bit more loosely and not worry too much about how the end product is actually going to look. You're just sort of working on the piece as a whole. I've got these leftover bits of sewing paper that went with the colour that I used of the watercolour, and I thought that this would be really nice as a way to sort of melt into the page, add a little bit of texture and interest to the background as well without taking over too much. And so for this zine, I'm keeping the colour scheme fairly neutral, so with the sewing paper and the book pages that I'm adding as well, I wanted a neutral base that I could add maybe a few pops of colour to, but I was also just keeping this in that sort of colour family, because last week's zine was very pink, and so I just wanted something a little bit more muted. I guess you could almost say that B is for beige this week as well, with the colour story that I've chosen, but I think just with the page that I'm working on as well, so those kind of yellows and oranges, it really complements the colours that are already there, so I'm not competing with the book page that I am working on for the scene, because I didn't do like I did last week. I used some like just acrylic white paint to push some of the text back. I didn't do any of that this week, so you are seeing a lot more of the text, and so I just wanted to kind of work with it rather than work against it. And the same is true for these giant washi stickers that I'm picking out here. I ended up going with the one that has the orange tones to it to tie in with this page as well. Now, I've had a lot of questions and comments about where this book is from, and I'm really sorry because I have no idea. It was gifted to me by a lovely friend on Instagram, and she also doesn't know where it came from because she found it secondhand. Our best guess is something like AliExpress, so maybe have a search on there and let me know if you find it, because I'd love to see if there are any more of these there out in the wild. I love to use these, like just look how this melts into my page. You can still see the book pages and the text through it, and because it's over these two different pages, it adds a really nice effect. And I think one of the fun things about working in the zine format, when you're working on the whole page flat and then seeing how that translates to when you fold it up, it's really fun to see how things kind of play on the smaller pages versus when you've worked on them as a whole. So you get kind of bits and pieces of different things, and so throughout making the zine, I'm always sort of refolding and seeing like, right, how is things working out, where do I need to add extra bits of collage onto the different pages.
Broken from the start, I am nothing more than roses at the side of a busy road. How I'm crawling for a worthy goal. At least I'm not alone in my empathy. There's more like me who don't know how to be, how to reach out to the open arms, how to reach out to the open arms. Blue sky is turning red, and I don't know if it's morbid or beautiful. Yeah, blue sky is turning red, and I don't know, should I be scared or grateful? How can I see the beautiful? Broken from the start, I am nothing more than roses at the side of a busy road. How I'm crawling for a worthy goal. I can see I'm not alone in my empathy. There are ghosts all around and they're telling me I should reach out to the open arms. How to reach out to the open arms. Open arms. Blue skies turning red, and I don't know if it's morbid or beautiful. Yeah, blue skies turning red, and I don't know, should I be scared or grateful? 'Cause I don't know if it's morbid or beautiful, beautiful.
I think my favourite thing about working on these zines so far is adding all the different layers of details. So here I've got this PET tape, it's kind of like a white outline, and it's so subtle, but it's also really beautiful over the top of that giant washi sticker there. And I'm also adding another section of it to just the corner of the page. So I've not even used like the whole illustration, I've just cut out a section of it because I just thought that it would be really nice to add as a detail in the corner of this collage, because there's already quite a lot going on, so it didn't need like a huge chunk of it. It just needed like a little subtle hint, so it fit perfectly there in the corner, and I'm just tucking it round the sides of the pages there just to keep it nice and neat on the edges. And then it's just kind of a nice little nod of some detailing there. And I'm just flicking through my collection of rub-on stickers here to see if I'll find anything that I want to add. I ended up adding some little bits of text and also some leaves as well. They are really dainty, and again they're just adding some nice detail. I added one to the front cover, and then also one on the inside as well, and I just think it adds a really nice touch to the page. So that is pretty much everything for this week's zine. I hope you enjoyed creating along with me. If you did, maybe give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss when I post new videos. I'm doing this zine challenge, like I said, every week, and I've also been posting other videos about journaling, so be sure to check those out as well. As always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!